Welcome to my channel Online Media. Please subscribe my channel for the latest news and updates. How the infection spread from one person in an isolated space. Valuable data obtained from the cruise ship's infection. The Japanese may have for the first time recognized the fear of the new coronavirus, which has spread in the Wuhan, China, because it was a group infection on the British registered cruise ships demonstrations that booked at the Yokohama Port. In early February, isn't it? China turmoil has been a hot topic since January, but it was still a fear on the opposite bank at this time. The SDF was deployed on February 6 against mass infections on a huge cruise ship carrying nearly 4,000 passengers. Passengers, medical staffs, and nurses are dispatched from the self-defense force hospitals to sports quarantines and the disinfection operations. And members of the hygiene department were assigned to sports transportation. Many volunteers were also on board, and it was a complicated task that required various skills. Some people needed only one general life sports, but also during the dispensing passengers health checks, the disinfections, sports on boards, and essential. The self-defense force also carried out the task of the transferring patients who were found to the positives by the test to designated medical institutions for infectious diseases. First of all, one male passenger who boarded from the Yokohama at the end of the January was confirmed to be positive for the new coronavirus in Hong Kong. After disembarking, after that, multiple positive patients were found on the ship, and it was judged that there were still a large number of the infected people. So, 100% PCR tests were performed. Finally, 712 were positives. How did the infection spread from one person in the isolated space? Symptoms specific data was provided to researchers worldwide. In the case of the new coronavirus, there are asymptomatic or mildly infected persons, so it is difficult to know the total number, and it is difficult to determine the mechanism of the infection spread. The world noted that this data was credible or demonstrating how the infection spread. Welcome to my channel Online Media. Please subscribe my channel for the latest news and updates.